Hello YouTube and welcome to the video. Today we're going to explore another essential gospel beat production techniques that all the pros use. So whether you're experienced in music production or just a beginner, I will share some practical tips that will allow you to master this concept. Alright? Okay, no more talking. Let's get started. Okay guys, welcome to the video. So let's take a listen. So I'm just going to play the master version. I'm just going to play it, so let's take a listen. I'm not going to play the entire clip. Alright, so the idea of this video is to show you guys the instrument that I use for this beat. Alright, so stay with me. So I'm just going to mute this. I'm going to mute this. First off, we have this guy. This is just bell. Alright, from my channel rack, you can see it. Let me just do it this way so that you guys can view it properly. Next, we have this guy. So I make use of contact. All right, so this is contact library. We have violin legato. So this is the name of the violin that I used. Next off, we have this guy. Like a whistle. So I use purity to create this, and this is the preset that I make use of. All right, under presets, then you can just pick whistle. All right, so that's it. And then we have this guy. I think I use this instrument, sphere. So I'm just going to open it so that you guys can take a look. So as you can see, we have, so this is the instrument that I used. I use bluesy lead, all right, under sphere, if I'm right. So this is the name of the plugin. All right, so this is the name of the plugin. So you can try as much as possible to get us to make your production move to the next level. Then we have this guy. All right, just a water drop. And then we have this guy as well. So, and then we have strings. All right, we have strings. Can you see that? And then I think I used, let me see, okay, from Nezos. All right, from Nezos I use this guy, so you can give it a try. It's a very cool part. All right, PD shape part under single layer parts. All right, under single layer parts, you can pick PC chill part 1. So that's it. And then we have omnisphere as well. So let me just show you guys. I know some of you may want to know the name of this pad that I used. All right, so the name of the pad, under pad strings, I use mega pad. Can you see that? Under pad strings, I used mega pad. So you can give it a try. All right, so from there we move to this guy from my bass. All right, from your bass, can you see that? So I use this plugin as well. What's it called? Okay, I use this plugin. I don't know why it's big, but very big. Okay, can you see that? Triton. All right, so that's the name of the plugin. You can download it, and I use this one. So I use Eba's finger. You see, it is important that you are creative. All right, so it is not just all about the plugin. All right, so with a little plugin you have, you can create something very unique as well. So it's important you are creative, and then before you know it, just little touch, everything becomes one. So what I did here is I created my, what's it called, shakers. All right, we have some shakers here, some shakers, but this is one shaker, then this is another conga, then we have some other shaker as well. All right, so what I did is I created this shaker separately, then and I bring it back to this work page. Do you get it now? So what I did is just to make things very easy, instead of me doing everything on the same paste, so I try as much as possible to create the shaker, all right, the conga and what have you in another document, then convert it, export it, mix it. Do you get it now? Then I'll bring it here to this paste. All right, so as to have that. So you can hear that. You can hear this guy as well. Can you see that? You can hear this guy as well. You can hear this guy as well. So this is the first thing I had to do, that I did as well. All right, so this first thing I did to create all these shakers, you know, can you see that? Just to put that at the background. Can you see that? Can you see that? So that's just it. My tempo is 70. All right, it's set to 70. Just could be any tempo. All right, so we have this guy as well. So that's just it. I have to create something like this first, then and I begin to build on it. All right, so I begin to build on it. So it's very simple. So and then we have, so this is my drum. Now if you look at this drum, you see that this is just a wave version. What I did as well to make things very easy, I created the instrument in one worksheet, one page. Then I created the beat as well in another document. All right, so I mixed the beat, I processed the entire beat, I create the beat and I mix it, I mastered it, then I now bring it back to this guy, to this work page, so that it's going to be very easy for me to process. All right, so what I have to do now is to set it to track 1. All right, so if I go to my mixer, you can see it. So this is my, everything has been processed. So this is the finished version, all right, on this guy. And that's it. So we proceed from there. And then I think we've, okay, then we have this guy as well. I just create something, you know, very simple to add some little vibe to it. Can you see that? Just to add little vibe to it. And then I think I use Omnisphere as well. Let's see the plugin. Good. So this is the plugin that I use for this as well. I think we have under guitar, all right, under guitars, we have double tracked 6 strings B. See that? So that's what I used for, to create that. Okay, so let's proceed. And then we have a lot of things here. We have a lot of things here. So basically, that's okay. Let me show you guys this one. Okay, I think this is processed here as well. This is processed in this work page. Yeah, that's it. So I use conga under expand. So guys, try as much as possible to get these presets. All right. Most importantly, these plugins. All right, try as much as possible to get it. So it's going to make your workflow look more mature instead of working with the what's it called, the inbuilt plugin. All right. I'm not saying that the inbuilt plugin is not okay, it's good as well, but try as much as possible to get external plugin. All right. So it's important if you want to make a good music that you have a rich plugin to work with. All right. You have a rich plugin and a good plugin as well. That's just it. All right. So that you can have so that your production can be of quality. Do you get it? So let's proceed. Okay, then another thing I want to share with you, if you look at this now, I try as much as possible to make my work very simple in the sense that I give it a color. Can you see that? I give it a color. Everything is named accordingly. You see, everything is arranged. So if you want to have a clean page to work on and to make your work very easy, try as much as possible to name them. You name it each plugin and then you give it a color so that you can easily identify which one to work with. All right. And then if you can see it, we have intro, we have where the lead comes in, we have where the backup comes in, and we have the chorus, we have the mid intro. You see that everything is organized. So it's important that uh, your job is organized. All right, when you create beats in anything you do, make sure everything is in order. And then we see where the music ends. All right, so I think I'm going to break this tutorial in 2 sections. I know I told you guys that I'm going to show you guys the instrument that I use to create these beats, then at the same time introduce to you guys how I mix it. All right, but I don't want this tutorial to be too long for me. All right, I don't want it to be too long. I just want it to be very short. I want it to be very short. So I'm going to show you guys as soon as we are done in this section. So I'm going to cut it, create another video talking about or explaining how I mix it, so that it's going to be very easy. So this is going to be episode 1, so, or batch 1. So I'm going to create another one, talks about in details how I mix it and how I mastered it and all the things you need to know. All right, so as to proceed, then I use this plugin called, let's take a look, from Omnisphere as well, if I'm right. That's it. So in fact, we have a lot of things to use under Omnisphere, a lot of presets to work with. All right, so just be creative and then you're good to go. And that's it. All right, and that's it. And then when I combined everything together, this is what we have. This is what we have. So I'm just gonna, okay, this one is mute already. Let's take a listen. Okay, I'm going to pause it, maybe play the mastered version because everything has been processed. So to avoid clipping, because we have a lot of plugin on these stuffs, I've loaded a lot of plugin on it. So I'm just going to play the mastered one. All right, so and then we'll proceed from there. So this is the mastered version. Okay guys, so that's it for now. This song is already on all streaming platform, is out already, so don't use this beat. This has been processed for another artist. All right, so make sure you don't use it. It has been processed already. You can go take a listen to the entire song um, to hear the entire vibe. All right, if you look at my channel rack, you see that everything is organized. Under audio, we have the audio version, we have the string parts. See that I try as much as possible to group it, all right, so that whenever I want to work on string parts, I can easily access it, all right. So because and of course, whenever I want to work on this guy, I can always access it, and then whenever I want to work on this guy as well, I can always access it, and then this is the entire stuff. So it's important that your workflow is very clean, all right, organized. That way you can get another inspiration, all right. So because I've seen a lot of producers whereby their workflow or their work page flow is just too clumsy, I don't really like. I love my job to be very organized, and then so that we can have a clean job. All right, so that's it for now. So as I promised, I'm going to create another version of this video explaining in details how I process the mixing. All right, so because now it's taking too long, right? So I'm going to do another version of this video, talk about how I mix it. So that's it for today, and see you in the next video. Peace out.